Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner, and this is a whole little quick snitching session, okay? I'm looking for my music, okay, that we usually have on when we're around here snitching on people and whatnot, okay? But either way it goes, I am here, and I hope everybody's having a great night. This probably would not be a long live. Okay, I'm gonna try to get my voice down as low as I can, but I want y'all to still be able to hear me or whatever. Is my music even playing on there? There's my music. Happy Monday, almost Tuesday to everyone. Hello, and hello. You know, now we all know that Cardi B was up here fussing with TheShadeRoom, and we do not know why anyone should have took that on live, but that's what they did. And then also Jen Shah, who was on Bravo's show, The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, who was about to go to trial for fraud, okay, and get a whole bunch of prison time. And she changed her charge to guilty. So I was like, what? So we're going to read the transcript of her admitting to what she did, okay? But y'all know, first things first, please make sure that you have already became a JayBird by liking the video. Girl, don't like the video. By subscribing to my channel. Okay, so become a whole JayBird, and dot. Y'all gonna follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG and Twitter. Okay, please, like the video, comment in the comment section, share it with those who you love. Or you don't like, I don't know. Either way it goes, it's something to behold. So let's first get into the Cardi B of it all. I'll do Jen Shah stuff last because it's longer to read. We know it. No. Let's start with Jen Shah because her stuff is easier. I'll do Cardi stuff last because all that is in one little file. Okay. So Jen Shah, who was that white woman on the corner. Now I think she wants to be half, like, I don't know, she's mixed with some different things. I can't remember what it is, okay? But I always feel like Jen is trying to look African American. And I don't believe her, okay? So Jen was accused of fraudulently, is that a word? Yes. Duping people, older people, out of their money. And when her house was raided last year, and it was a whole big to-do, guns drawn, and all these things, Jean was on the season of Housewives of Salt Lake City saying, I am innocent. I didn't do nothing. Okay? I didn't do nothing. Now, today, she pleaded guilty to one count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud. I was like, not wire fraud. Now, before there were a whole lot of other charges. Now, her being arrested was actually filmed last season. I felt like she was on the run and they caught her. And now they were saying that her business partners, okay, who is also in trouble too, was out here deceiving, stealing, and scamming the old people for their money. Okay, they had a whole website that was to attract the elderly people who really did not own computers. Okay, and so they would sell them leads to doing things. Either way, go, it was all illegal. It was all fraud, illegal. But again, Jen kept saying, "I didn't do it. I'm innocent. They framing me. No, you framed yourself. You did that. It was all you." Now in court, we have what the judge was saying. Okay, shout out to Inner City Press, who did a whole a whole Twitter thread to show what was being said in the courtroom. Because out the blue today, last minute change, she went around here pleading guilty. So let's read. Yeah, her partner pleaded guilty like way either last year, late last year, or earlier this year. She kept saying, I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I didn't do nothing. And we all kept saying, girl, you lying. They have been watching y'all. You lying. You're busted. When your partners all go guilty too, you did that stuff. It was you. It was y'all. It was them. Honey, Coach probably somewhere looking for a divorce attorney. Mm, mm, mm. So, Jen Shah of Housewives of Salt Lake City is here in courtroom 23A for a change of plea to guilty. Because again, she kept saying, I didn't do it. I'm innocent. Leave me alone. Okay? And per Inner City Press, let's go. All rise. Judge Sidney Steen, or Stein, I'm saying maybe Stein. Ms. Shaw, do you wish to plead guilty to count one on the indictment? Yes, Your Honor. Okay, Judge Steen or Stein, I would need to ask you certain questions because they want to be sure that if you're pleading guilty, that you can't say, I didn't understand that 2 plus 2 was 4. So they're asking her math. If there was a trial, you could see and hear all the witnesses against you. Your attorney could cross-examine them. Do you understand those rights, Jen Shaw? Yes, Your Honor. The judge asked her, you will be giving up all of these rights and there will be no trial. Do you understand? Jen Shaw said, yes, Your Honor. Judge said, did you read the indictment? Did you read it? All the words and the sentences and the parentheses and all the everything in it? Yes, I did, Your Honor. Okay. The judge then asked, you are charged in count 1 with conspiracy to commit wire fraud. Wire fraud. Sending money electronically. Okay. In connection with telemarketing. Do you understand? Yes, Your Honor. AUSA Fletcher set forth the elements. I don't know what that means. AUSA said an agreement to violate the law is entered knowingly. The judge then said, do you understand that the maximum penalty is 30 years in prison? prison. The big house, okay? Jen said, yes, Your Honor. Presumably, there is a plea agreement that will be made public. Is in this proceeding, we're going to watch this feed. I didn't find it yet. Number one. Okay? Note, to the guilty plea to count 1, you are dropping count 2, which is conspiracy to commit money laundering from 2012 to 2019. Meaning, because she's pleading guilty to this one count, they're going to drop the other count of the money laundering that she did do. It don't mean she didn't do it. It means she's going to plead out to not get more prison time. Okay? The judge then said, you understand you will lose valuable civil rights, including the right to vote and bear arms. So when she gets out of prison, she can't own a weapon. And she can't vote no more. And she said, I do, Your Honor. The judge then said, after I receive your pre-sentencing report, I will determine guidelines, which in any event do not bind me. Do you understand that the system of parole has been abolished except for good time credit at the facility where you are located? And what I think that means is she can't get out on parole. She has to do all the time that she has to do. And she said, yes, Your Honor. The judge says that I had before it be a document sent to you and your lawyers. Did you read it before you signed it? I feel like Jen probably didn't. Oh, AUSA is for assistant. Oh, okay, the assistant you attorney. Thank you, high vibe. Because I'm like, what does it mean? How do they come on these shows doing illegal ish and think they're going to get caught? It's stupid. And you keep doing it. It's one thing to have done things in your past. It's something more to keep doing it while you're on TV. That's just stupid. Again, he asked her, I have before me a document sent to you and your lawyer. Did you read it before you signed it? Yes, Your Honor. Are there any side deals I should know about? No, Your Honor. Meaning I ain't made no side deal because ain't none available to me. If there was, I would have took it. Judge then says, in this agreement, you've agreed not to appeal if I sentence you to 168 months in prison or fewer. Now, I don't know why they always get this stuff in months. I don't know why they just don't say years. Why do y'all make us have to do the math ourselves? Because I'm like, what's 168 divided by 12? What's 14? Meaning the max she can get is 14 years. Again, he asked her, in this agreement, you've agreed to not appeal if I sentence you to 168 months, which is 14 years, or fewer in prison. And she said, yes, Your Honor. Whew. In the Fed, you have to do 80% of your time. You can get 20% off for good behavior. And I feel like she's going to probably be good in prison because she ain't nothing else to do. 30 years, 14 years, 2 years. I don't want to do prison time. I don't want to go to prison. It ain't made for me. He also said, and you've agreed to forfeit $6 million and restitution of $9 million. Does she have 15 mil? Does she have it? That's a lot of money. Again, you will forfeit the 6 of the mil and restitution of 9 of the mil. That's a lot of mil. Okay? A lot of meal, a lot of yuns. It's all a lot. And what that means is, as a part of the plea agreement, she has to pay it's really 6.5 million in forfeiting. And she has to forfeit that money. But she has to pay up to 9. I said, girl, where the money coming from? But she said, yes, Your Honor. The judge then said, Ms. Shaw, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do all this time? And she said, wire fraud, offering services with little to no value, Your Honor. We use interstate telephones and emails. I knew many of the purchasers were over the age of 85. I am so sorry, Your Honor. Again, she's admitting what she did. Wire fraud, offering services that she knew had no value, using phones and email to do it all, and how she knew many of the people she was doing it to were older people. And I'm sorry, Your Honor. What is the reason they bought? And she said, misrepresentation regarding the value of the product or service of which it had little to none, Your Honor. The judge asked her, did you know it was wrong and illegal? Yes, Your Honor. Again, not only did I know I was doing wrong, but I also knew it was illegal. And I just kept doing it. The judge said to the assistant attorney, U.S. Attorney Fletcher, what proof does the government have? And he or she said, we have made aware of FTC investigations against floors the defendant worked with. Between 2017 and 2021, beyond being a lead broker, she had a Manhattan-based sales floor. She oversaw it. She was the boss. She was the head of the CMB. Let me rewind a little bit because I can't see that. I want to be able to see it all, okay? I scrolled too fast. She did not put her name on a bank account associated with the business. She only got paid in cash, cold hard cash. Okay. She only got paid in cash through a company credit card in the New York City apartment she lived in. She used encrypted applications and moved operations offshore to Kosovo and in a corporation in Wyoming. In Wyoming, the judge said, what were these biz ops? And the attorney said, so-called coaching services. The judge said, Ms. Shaw, not Mrs. Shaw, Ms. Shaw, how do you now plead? Guilty, Your Honor. Busted. And he asked her, are you pleading because you're guilty? Yes, Your Honor. The judge said, I am signing the consent order of forfeiture in the sum of $6.5 million. $6.5 million. Ms. Shaw, I find your plea is knowing. I accept your guilty plea and adjudge you guilty. Guilty. Sentencing will be October 12th, but Shaw's lawyer then said, I have a trial on the 11th. Can we get another date? The judge said, sure. Okay, they discuss and they find to, let's do like the week before Thanksgiving. Let's sentence her before the turkey is to be cut. And so they end up setting it for basically November 7th. They say, you know what I'm saying, October 12th, we can't do that, blah, 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 blah. Okay, November 7th. Jen Shah was stupid. An overseas criminal. Overseas. Yes, Your Honor. Is Bravo going to fire her or try and make ratings off her? Well, this was already being filmed. They said that the filming crew was there because she's on the show. Trying to keep up with the Joneses. They live a comfortable life off her husband's salary alone. And now you didn't bear you, your husband, your children. Having to, yes, Your Honor. Foolish. And I do believe Jen would get all of them 14 years. She did old people wrong. White folk don't play about old white people. They can't be right scamming old white folk. They don't like that. Scammers are so sophisticated and organized like legit entrepreneurs. The next episode of Love during lockup. Because the thing is, will Coach stay with her? Is she gonna say, yes, Your Honor, to Coach when he asked her behind the prison walls, what did you do? Yes, Your Honor, I did it all. And the fact that she pled down because she knew had she been found guilty, she would have got over 14 years. And if the thing is between getting at least 30 and getting at the most 14, you take a plea deal. Which is why all her conspirators and all her partners had already pleaded guilty because they did not want to play that game. You hear me? She going to jail. Do we think Coach knew? I think Coach's other family out of state kept him busy. I feel like he probably did not know what she did because she probably made him think it was legal. Coach was somewhere coaching football teams. He's a football coach, right? I think he's a football coach. Coach was somewhere doing other things. Is this Fed time only? Some states have elder abuse laws. What's the mystery to us? No, it's Fed time. It's the F-boys. Not state, this is the federal people. From New York. And all she could say the whole time was, yes, Your Honor. Because she's guilty. Jean had no choice but to plead guilty because that assistant was going to go against her. That assistant told everything. And once they told her, we have all the evidence that we need. She said, yes, Your Honor. And let it go. I'm going to take the plea. Yes, Coach is also a lawyer. Coach knew to be far, far away. Now, I feel like he won't abandon her yet. I also feel like he's not going to wait 14 years. That's a long time. Now, she get less than 14 years. Let's say she gets 5. He may wait 5 years. He may, because the judge doesn't have to give her 14 years. He can give her anything that's not more than the 14. Now we're gonna say Erica Jane knew about her husband's criminal activity. How was that? No. No one feel like Erica Jane knew exactly what Tom was doing. We all say she found out and kept spending that man money and then left before he got arrested. I don't think Coach cared about what Jen was doing. Because everyone has always said Coach somewhere with another family. I think Erica eventually knew what Tom was doing. And she also did not care. But I do think because Tom was older, she knew, because ain't no way on God's earth that she left right before it all happened. Had Coach left Jen knowing she on some illegal stuff, I would have said, oh, he found out, he tried to leave. That's the difference. To me. 14 years and 6 mil. Coach is going to file them papers. File them papers. Papers. I don't believe Coach Shah knows she was committing crime because he used to complain about the amount of money she spent. Right, because he like, what is you doing? We don't make all that money. But she knew I'm scamming people. It's my extra dough, my extra cash, my extra dinero. You know? Yeah, the assistant sound like a canary. She's like, I'm chilling. I don't want to go away forever. He's a commercial litigation attorney, but that still means he has access to lawyer information. He has access to other people who know what was going on. And once they're like, your wife is guilty, bro. Guilty. What was puzzling is she was spending a lot of money on those rich white women. Was she trying to prove me? Yeah, she wanted to keep the Joneses. On her case, the Collins. What's the white people last name? I don't know. Just the white people. She wanted to keep up with the white people. So we're gonna hope that when Jen goes to jail, that she's safe. Because she's going to jail. Okay, now let's get on to Cardi B and the lady from the Shade Room, whose name, I think his name was Angie. First of all, I was like, is she the same person? Because when I Googled her to get her picture, I'm like, I didn't know what photo to use. I'm like, I don't want to use the one before, and they say I'm being shady, but I'm like, it looks like two different people. It's a whole lot of lightning. A different nose. Because it's like her body didn't change. It's her face did. So I was confused. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and use the new picture. So Cardi B really needs to stop giving a fuck. Cardi B really needs to stop reacting sometimes. Not all the time, just sometimes. Because it's like, girl, you take it too far sometimes. And I also understand why she reacted how she did. But sometimes, if you take a beat, if you calm down and not stay upset, you can realize it may just be too much. Cardi and the Shade Room boss, who was Angie right there, and I feel like it was Angie. I don't think Cardi was beefing with or going back and forth with anybody else except Angie, in my opinion, or one of the higher ups within the Shade Room brand. Cardi B and the Shade Room has had beef for a while, Brian. Shout out to Family Guy. And before she complained about them posting foolishness about her, I want to make something clear. While Cardi B sometimes overreacts, we not gonna act like the blog that's called The Shade Room don't be posting shady shit. We ain't gonna act like, they don't purposely post stuff to be shady. Their name is in it all. So we not gonna act like, someone being upset is just completely insane. That's my issue with the Shade Room. More to make it seem like people be tripping when they say you be posting shady negative things, because they do. I've literally seen them post pictures or videos that they know is going to garner a whole bunch of negative comments, and they'll post it anyway. I've seen them do that not just with Cardi, but with other people too. Other people, regular people, all of that. So that's a true thing. They do it to a lot of celebrities. The difference is Cardi is the one who will call it out and say, y'all on bullshit. What Cardi should not say is, all y'all post is negativity, because that's not true. They do post some positive things, but let's call a spade a spade. They post positive things so that no one can say they don't post only negative things. We know that because they post shady shit. There are photos they post that don't have to be posted. They're a business. They can't post everybody positively. No one can, because people don't really watch that. That doesn't garner the best views. I know that as a YouTuber. I can put up a whole positive video and it will not get many views. But when talking about shady shit, all the views come. Now, for me, I feel like they come because I'm very hilarious and how I talk about shady shit. But we can't act like, you know what I'm saying, Cardi B was completely wrong in her assessment of what they do. And this is true. They do post negative stuff about everyone. If everyone called them out for it, they would do it even less. But Cardi's the loudest, and that's just why I say Cardi had to sometimes chill the fuck out. So the Shade Room and Cardi got into it years ago. They squashed that beef. Okay. Recently, Cardi does not like them posting things about her when she feels like it's placed in some negative moment. She was upset because of the recent concert she had. She felt like they only posted negativity from the situation. They only posted her. They were alluding to her fighting fans in the crowd when that wasn't true. The truth was someone tried to grab her microphone and she snapped it back, and it didn't look like that from one angle. The other angle, which I forgot to pull up, you can see it wasn't a fight at all. So Cardi felt like y'all posting negative things to get me negative comments, to have people drag me. That's where it started. That's where it started. Let's be true. We also, if you watch the blogs, they all kind of post the same things because most celebrities pay them to post some things. You know what I'm saying? But I saw how the Shade Room never posted the other angle that showed it wasn't a fight. So Cardi was upset they didn't show the truth, that someone reached for her mic and she snatched her hand back and then she swung because someone grabbed something from her. But it wasn't a fight. It wasn't a fight at all. And Cardi posted on social media and I don't want to put the video it's the music on it, but she put up how like nobody posted the actual angle that showed it wasn't a fight. Just someone tried to snatch my bag and I snatched it back. That's what it was. I heard this too. But this is true. I want Cardi to stop getting mad. She was on someone's shoulders, and when they kind of snatched at it, it was more of a reflex than anything else. And you seen something going on like beneath her, but it wasn't a fight. How they tried to make it seem. And that's where she was upset. But that's neither here nor there. That's where it started. Cardi then made a post on IG when they posted a video or picture of Culture. Culture birthday was coming up and they posted, a little birthday in Culture. Cardi B said she DM'd them to take it down. They did not respond. So she commented and told them to take it down. They did not respond and left the post up. Well, she then went on Twitter, okay? So she made 2 voice notes on Twitter. Let's listen up.
See, I DM'd you guys, but of course you guys ignore me. And that's why I had to take it publicly. Clearly, you guys have me muted from commenting on your page. That's why when I comment, nobody could see my comment. And I actually have screenshots of it. And that's why I posted it. So now you guys want to gaslight me. If you guys are not doing shady shit on purpose, why mute me from commenting? And then you guys post certain things positive about me. So y'all could continuously post negative things about me that you don't do to other artists. Example, the thing with Little Kim, with the lip service. You guys literally edited the video. And posted things that sounded kind of funny so people could drag me. Also, you guys did the same thing with the Rolling Loud interview. That Rolling Loud interview, my response was a minute long, and you guys only took 10 seconds out of it. That clearly gets me dragged. Come on now, let's not play these games. Also, you guys post funny things when it comes to my music release. You guys ignore completely when I do really good performing, anything that got anything positive to do about me. Matter of fact, even with the Shaking music video, I'm a person as well. I'm a person and I have feelings. I'm not a crazy person. I'm not this ghetto person. I'm not this person that's trying to like make narratives about me or nothing. Like, you guys clearly know what you guys doing. If it wasn't, you wouldn't mute it. But my thing is, take it easy on me. Take it easy on me, bro. I'm a person as well. And I'm trying to protect my mental health. I'm trying to protect my mental health as much as I can. And I really I don't know, it's too much. I would have replied to you guys. We could have had this conversation on DM, but clearly you guys are ignoring me. So now we have to, I guess, do it like this.
So that's where the Twitter stuff started. I want to point out something. I feel like Cardi, one, does pay too much attention to what's going on. But I think what people fail to realize is sometimes when you're in that realm of things, when you are the person who's trying to build your brand or whatever, it's sometimes hard to not see how people are treating you or whatever. And I don't mean that for Cardi in general. I mean that for celebrities, like celebrities, period. I think we have to acknowledge a lot of blogs do post negative stuff about everybody. But people want to make it seem like because she's famous, she shouldn't care. That's like telling the regular folk, well, don't care if your boss is being mean to you, or don't care because someone you work with is being an asshole to you. Everyone cares about something, but I just wish Cardi would give someone her phone and not look at the blog sometime. But we can't act like we do not see them post that kind of stuff about everyone, not just Cardi. And what it seemed like, it was more of a misunderstanding, in my opinion, this situation, because she felt like I'm asking y'all to take a post down and y'all are ignoring my comment and my DM asking y'all to take a post down to have my daughter in it. She then felt like she was shadow banned, and that's what made her go public with saying whatever. Again, I think it was more of a misunderstanding. But let's get into the tweets that were going back and forth between Cardi and the Shade Room. Now, I did not put these tweets in any kind of order because they were going back and forth. It kind of don't even make sense to try to put it in any order. They were both responding back to each other, back and forth and back and forth. And again, the initial reason she was upset was because she told them to take down the post about culture. That's where it started. And her feeling like y'all playing with me and trying to gaslight me because y'all will post something negative about me that y'all know will upset me, and then try to post something positive like my child, like I should be cool with that. No, take my child down. And when I'm asking y'all to do that and y'all don't, now I'm pissed. We've heard celebrities say in the past how, paparazzi, whoever, are overbearing, trying to get pictures of this and about that and all about, all this kind of crazy stuff. So I don't have an issue with someone saying, I'm going to give you the smoke that I want to give you because it is what it is. I ain't putting it in no kind of order. I don't have time. But please feel free to go to Twitter and find it yourself in order. But I'm not doing that. It doesn't have to be in order because it's just them commenting back and forth to each other. Cardi is validating the Shade Room notoriety and infamy. She's breathing light into a blog she don't like and making them more relevant. I don't think she cared that hard. But I'm also a person where I feel like if I don't rock with you, don't post my people. If you know we're not cool, don't post my family. Do whatever with me because I'm saying I'm a celebrity. But don't try to post this, happy go lucky thing about my daughter. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But I'm not going to make it seem like a person isn't right for saying, I feel like you fucking with me. And because I feel like you fucking with me, do not post my child. And if I'm telling you to take the post down about my child, you ignore me, we got problems. But some people just don't like Cardi, which is fine. Because my thing is, it's not even really about Cardi per se. But we not going to act like we don't see the Shade Room posting shady shit. That's the Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, Baller Alert, the Neighborhood Talk. They're messy. It's like, but people don't like Cardi. The same way some folks don't like Nicki. The same way some folks don't like whoever. Some people like and don't like whoever. But I would never tell someone, oh, you shouldn't speak about what's making you upset. If them posting her child is what she don't want, take that shit down. Because again, that's where it started. But as they said, okay, Shade Room on Twitter. Cardi, what's the phone number to the lawyer you use in your defamation case? Because we are trying to see something. Is this the only negative content you're referring to? The Shade Room then went and posted, shared all the time. They spoke to something positive about Cardi. That was their rebuttal to her, saying they posted negative shit about me, trying to gaslight me, and then they'll post some positive stuff to make it seem like they don't drag me that much. I've seen comments and posts about celebrities on the Shade Room that I look like, damn, that's foul. I've seen it. I've seen it. And again, take Cardi B out. Anyone acting like the Shade Room don't do Cardi B saying, y'all lying because y'all don't like that lady. They do the same shit to other artists, other people. I love you, but this is such a reach. Cardi is cool with them posting everything else until she randomly has an issue, which is now her daughter. It's enabling Cardi at this point. No, that's a reach. To say that someone only has an issue when someone posts something negative, why would you not have an issue with someone posting something negative? And if you know me and you ain't that cool, why are you posting my daughter? That's crazy to me. And that's her point. People, now you heard, that's my point. People want to act like, well, that's what they do. That's fine. That's what they do. It does not mean the people they speaking about has to like it. If y'all think other celebrities don't not like the negative blog posts about them, y'all crazy. They do. They just don't bother with it like Cardi do. That's the difference. But let's keep reading. Cardi said to them, because somebody else posted, or let's not forget they didn't post a single thing about the music video or the snippet, but posted the live of you upset talking about the music video and your team trying to paint a narrative of you being problematic. And Cardi responded saying, or maybe this weekend with the performance, but quick to post me getting into a dark scuffle at this poking. I'm tired of being gaslighted or seem like I'm emotional, but I guess. And her thing is they'll post stuff that she feels will piss her off. And in real life, your kids are a trigger. That's why I say Cardi needs to stop paying attention. The way Cardi gets talked about on blogs is how YouTubers get talked about in the comment section. When people come on our posts and they tell us how we are stupid and dumb and try to fuss with us, people come at us in our faces and say negative shit about our content, about us as people. So I can relate to someone having to see people talk shit about you like how you feel don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you speak up. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you let it be. Sometimes you go off. Cardi need to get to the point of not responding all the time. But she ain't there yet. But we not gonna act like the Shade Room ain't fucking shady. You hear me? Now they then came on here because they then said, let me make it a little bit bigger. Cardi, you do not own our site and you do not get to control our coverage. If your old self is posting pics of our black female CEO, calling her fat and ugly, feel free to do so. Just make sure you use a new picture. Now, the Shade Room deleted that post. Cardi's response was, I'm not on that type of time at all. Actually, I spoke to Andy 4 months ago on the phone for an hour. So where is this energy from? I don't control nothing, but don't block me from commenting on your page and post funny stuff. And again, that was her issue. Her issue was the fact that I asked y'all to take down a post and y'all ignored my comment, which made me think y'all must have me blocked. That's why I first said it was a misunderstanding, if anything else. Cardi's always been a reactor. I've said time and time again, girl, stop reacting. But Cardi young, she not 40 like me. I told y'all before, it is a good thing I was not on YouTube in my 20s or in my 30s. Well, I was now 35, but I'm not 40, I'm not 5 years. But at a point in time, I was also a reactor. Those of y'all who've been around for a minute, y'all saw how I used to always go off on folks in the comment section who would come around here and talk shit to me all the time. People still try and do it now. I've grown to a point to not react. Everyone hasn't gotten to that point. But again, if someone say, hey, take a poll down, you don't, yeah, she gonna go left. Cardi then gets more replies from Shade Room. You know, Cardi, you said you don't want to have to revert to your old self. That's what we are referring to. We have no beef. We show you love all the time. We promote every song you drop. It's upsetting that you called us out and said it's only negative content. Also, you are not blocked from commenting. Never happened. That's my point in saying it was more a reaction and a misunderstanding of her wondering why are y'all not responding to me talking to y'all saying take something down. But I'm just here to read the tweets. I'm just here to read the tweets, okay? Then the Shade Room said, what y'all don't understand is that we have to get permission from owners to post videos to our page. No permission, no post. We show Cardi B tons of love, but because we couldn't get permission for some of the positivity, whatever, it got cut off. I'll show the whole thing later. But Cardi responded to them saying, wait, how can you say that when when have you ever asked me to ever post anything about me? If that's true, you got my publicist number. Why not ask her shit? Why not ask me or DM? Like this, arguments are so stupid. The gaslighting is insane. But this one, they're going back and forth. Fully back and forth and back and forth. Petty on both sides, I agree. Take the post down, leave it at that. And shit got messy, okay? And then they told Carter, you are the one gaslighting. You just called us out saying we only post negative content of you, getting your fans on attack mode. We were eating dinner and working. The energy came from you, your tweet. You are a celebrity. You know there is a difference between you and brands like Wireless Fest. Girl, at the end of the day, they both are just going back and forth. And then they said all of this because she said for them to delete her child off their Twitter page. And Cardi then replied and said of a post that I was blocked from commenting from because she said when she commented, people could not see her comment. So she felt like I was being blocked. The Shade Room then said, you were not blocked from commenting. Please stop the lie. We are only addressing your comment on negative content. We didn't bring up your daughter, and you called me asking, why don't we post your family lie again? And I put out the receipts. Oh, so now there's receipts. And I want to point this out. The things that people say about you online are very triggering, especially when you are reactionary and this in your 20s and early 30s. That's just true tea. But again, people don't like people only not only do people not like Cardi, people like to make it seem like things are easy. And for everyone it isn't. Some people are reactionary. That's just life. Some folks like that in real life. So I said yesterday, sometimes we have to show people grace. And if all Cardi B was asking was for them to take down her child picture because she felt like they were being shady towards her, that's on her. The blogs won't stop posting her because they need her for their clicks and their views because she sells. Don't make up shit because no one said that she was doing anything to black women. So don't do that. Don't get blocked. You hear me? I'm not a fan of Cardi, but it's the principle and general love. Leave the kids alone and stop trying to tell people what to get mad at. She may be on a higher financial bracket, but she's human. Let's move on to the next tweet. They call her a liar and her saying how she was asked whatever, why would I lie? I have no reason to lie. And same thing with the post from today. And when have I asked you that? Oh, we can post receipts. Best believe I recorded convo that we on the phone. I don't even know why y'all want to do all of this. Never asked y'all to post about my family. You can't show a DM or nothing of me asking you that. And I'm not dumb to post that call, but trust, I got it. And even on that call, never ask y'all that shit. Stand on y'all truth. All of this, but ignore me a couple days ago when I DM'd y'all. Mm, mm, mm. So the shade room asked her to please post the recorded convo we had. I actually would love for you to post it. We had no reason to block your comment because we were good. If there was an issue with the comment, you could have reached out. They then said, Cardi, I'm saying publicly, I will not sue you if you post a recording of our private conversation. Please, please, please post the recorded combo. We both know why you won't post it. That in itself was shady because why didn't she post it? Why didn't she post it? I will not take anyone calling somebody a racist, okay? Y'all don't be doing too much now. Now you're hitting. Because again, some people do not like Cardi, and that's fine. Don't come riled with y'all foolishness. We just reading some tweets now. A little snitching session, okay? The shame said, you don't need lawyers' papers left on loud. I'm giving you my permission publicly to post and record a convo. You can use this tweet in court if I ever tried to sue. Post it as far as the DM. You sent our DMs have been acting up. So it says we saw it, but we actually can't see it or load it. Again, all of this because she asked some folk just to take her thing down, okay? And so again, she posted a screenshot showing how her comment wasn't seen because someone told her how they must have just muted her, and that's why the comment was only seen by her or them. And she then said, "Oh, that's what they did." Well, just know I never lied. The gaslighting and race baiting is insane because again, that's what they will do to people. They will post stuff because they know people feel she is some kind of way, and that brings on the foolishness. The same way people try to gaslight Nicki Minaj in a negative way and then try to get people to hate on her for Lil' Kim. It's the same thing. Same thing. Anyway, her point was, I see the bullshit. And Cardi said, like, no, send my lawyer's papers so I can post. I'm not done. Why can you just admit you shadow ban me from commenting while you dancing around it? I'm the one posting everything. Why not just delete the post of her daughter? And when someone brought up how Cardi had nothing to hide, they're faking like they have a secret information. Stop trying to low-key blackmail her. Either post the receipts of Cardi begging or shut up. Because their point was, you're saying, oh, you want to post it because you know why you want. Meaning, oh, there's something secretive or something deceitful in the tweet. So you're kind of forcing her to post it to prove that whatever you're insinuating isn't true. And she said that because they claim to have receipts, so do it. Meaning, if you had shit, post the shit. Post it. Post it. Okay? And then when the Shade Room said you aren't going to post a recorded convo, the recording will prove that you did, in fact, ask us why we aren't posting positive family content for you, as well as other things I know you don't want out in the public. Again, they're saying stuff to... What was it? God damn, there's another blood in my house. Shoot. Hold on, y'all. Listen to a little music. Ooh, fuck. That's a big bug. I hate bugs. Hold on. Y'all know the same shit happened yesterday. God. And now I don't know where it's at. I'm gonna burn the house down. I kept hearing the damn bug and thought I was tripping. And it's the same I killed the little flying bug from yesterday. Let me tap finish this so I can get out this so I can find the bug and kind of be done. Okay. I was on camera for that yesterday. The same thing happened yesterday. And now I'm mad because I directly sprayed the bug and it's dead around here on my carpet and probably blending into my carpet. Anyway, let's move on. The Shade Room was asking her to post the proof of her asking them to post positive stuff. And she said, no, why don't you post it? You claim you have the receipts right. I never texted or DM'd you, so that's the time I asked, and you claim you have them post it. Post it, baby. Cardi then said, I gave multiple receipts today, and y'all have posted none. Now y'all lying to the public again, making it seem like the convo was about other people when the convo was about the same shit y'all have been doing. Now, send them papers and make sure from the person I had the convo with. Lord. No lie, it really sucks that the shit had to even go this way. And as far as all I ask for is for fairness. The gaslighting is the game. I'm sorry, the gaslighting game is bullshit. Remember, I'm human too. I'm not deflecting. I'm just not dumb. Twitter account is asking to post it, not the actual person I had the conversation with. The person I had the convo with have to give authority. That's why they're trying to bait me. So I post it so they can put me in some legal BS. What's next? And the Shade Room then said, let's see how well the tweet ages tomorrow when we deliver the papers night. Because she said I gave them multiple receipts today and y'all have not posted nothing. Now, who got to be like, what y'all doing? Yeah, the bugs that drive me crazy. Honey, I'm going to have them come spray tomorrow because there's a second flying bug in here. And I just killed one yesterday. But I told her every time I open my door, a bug fly in. And it's so aggravating. But the Shade Room ended their back and forth. No, first Cardi. Cardi said, no, you was willing to let it go. In fact, that's the reason why you kept doing shady shit to the point I had to call y'all out publicly. From restrictions, from commenting to ignoring DMs. There's nothing to edit. Post the calls that you have and keep your back pedaling. I'll be waiting, no need to edit when you have something to hide. In the meantime, explain why you can post me on your page, but also got me restricted answer because I posted receipts, no answer. So again, they still back and forth in it. The Shade Room then said, what y'all don't understand is we have to get permission from owners to post videos on our page. No permission, no posts. We show Cardi tons of love because we couldn't get permission for some of the positive Wireless Fest videos. She gets to lie and say only negative. Just to be clear, there is no beef on our end with Cardi. After we made up, we were good. We showed her tons of love and will continue to do so. We just had to defend ourselves with the truth. We post more positive content than anything else on Cardi. We wish her success. Yes, the Shade Room is for sure being shady because they do post negative stuff all the time. I'm here with my flying insect spray, listening for a dead bug. Anyway, I still feel like Cardi needs to stop responding. Separately, she needs to have somebody run her social media. Lastly, she also needs to just stop giving a fuck. But it's hard to do that when you feel like people fucking with you. And I think that's what she means by them gaslighting her. Y'all doing things, saying things, posting things, knowing it's going to piss me off. So when y'all do that, I react and I'm the bad guy. Oh, that spraying the bug better be dead. Yeah, I directly sprayed it, but the bug is the same color as my carpet. So I'll have to like slowly look at my carpet to find it, spray it some more to make sure it's dead because you got to double kill it. Okay. But as far as Cardi and Shade Room, I feel like they should have stopped posting her. And I think she'll stop caring because other blogs post her enough to where them not posting her won't really matter. But the Shade Room can act like they don't post shady shit because they do. About everybody. Cardi just has to learn to stop responding and say, fuck them people. However, that's all I have. I have to go save myself and hide in my room and close my door until the book, I can't. Okay, I can't. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's little session, honey. I hope y'all all enjoyed. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Make sure to like the video, comment in the comment section on the replay. Y'all know to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. But I had a good time. Okay, we can all agree to disagree. We all have our own opinions. But at the end of the day, I just want Cardi to stop responding. Not she don't have to stop caring about what's being said about her negatively. But she just has to learn to stop responding to the bullshit. To the bullshit, okay? Gotta go. Love you all. Peace.